Hi everybody, welcome back to Hellballz Ltd, Game Dev Tycoon. We continue. Tim in Time. Whew, what a roaring success. Jeez, we're rich and we still operate out of the garage. Great. Let's jump back into it. We're gonna make some new games today. We're going to possibly... Did we do the game? Yeah, we did. Okay. We're going to do some research. And we're going to possibly research casual games. That might be nice, actually. It's a good category to have. Publishing is another thing that we could do with researching. Casual games, we got some money now. Do we have the dance topic, though? This is the thing. We need to see... We want to do a new topic, possibly. We don't have... We're not able to make a casual dance game yet. But we can make a romance game. I mean, have you guys ever played a romance game? I mean, this is a serious question. I'm not talking about, like, mature games on Newgrounds. I'm talking about actual romance games that you can get, like, with a romantic theme to them. It just seems... Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna bite. We're gonna do it. We're gonna research romance, and we're gonna see if we can make a romance game work. I have no idea how we're going to do this, but... I'm up for trying anyway. I've never made a romance game before. All right, maybe this could be it. Maybe Hellballz is going to be like the, you know, at the cutting edge of the adult game industry, right? For the PC, we're going to make our steamy romance game on the PC for mature audiences. It's going to be fantastic. All right, perfect. What is going to go into this and what kind of game is going to be? Oh, it looks like the Master 5 console has announced the Game Gear, or the Venegear. Anyway, it's to compete against the Game Boy, which it failed horribly at in real life. Spokesperson for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Venegear has basically the full power of the Master 5, except that you can take it with you. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, it was terrible. I never owned one, though, so... Don't take that as gospel. Will this device topple the Gameling? We will see. The Venegear will debut in 2 months. Alright, I mean, maybe we can make a dance game for that too. We're gonna need casual games for that, but anyway. Before we start, let's... Oh, here we go. Business. Alright, we can make a business simulator and it's gonna do, like, super well. So, you know, if the romance game flops horribly, we can make some money back by making a business simulator. Alright, fine. We're gonna research business as well. We want to have, like, a full arsenal of topics so that we can make any game that we want at any point that we want. Brian is, like, pretty keen. He's only spending $8,000 a month. He's got 2.3 million in the bank, so he'll be fine. You've successfully researched new topic, business. Wonderful. Alright. Well, let us develop a new game then. We are going to make a game, a mature game, a romance game. It's going to be a simulation, I guess. I mean, we could make an adventure game again. We just made an adventure game. We can make a romance RPG. That might be nice. I don't think an action romance game would work, and I'm not sure that a romantic strategy game would work either. I mean, maybe we're just not ready for that yet. But I think a romantic simulation could work. Do we want to use simulation now, though? Because we'll probably make a business simulation after. Or we could maybe do a follow-up to Marines on Mars and try to make it better. All right, fine. Let's go for a romance simulation game on the PC. Maybe this is what people need. Look, the PC only has 16.5% market share now. Because look at these big boys have come in and just, like, taken over big time. TS, the Gameling, the Master 5. The G64 is dropping a little bit. It's going to be gone before you know it. Fine. Let's try this. We're going to see if simulation is a good match for PC, and we're going to see if romance is a good match for simulation. I'm guessing it's not going to be. All right. Let's call this one Kissing Lessons. Sure. Fine. Kissing Lessons. Hellballz' debut romantic simulator on the PC for mature audiences only, using the RPGer V1. It's going to cost us 35k. I mean, we're basically flushing 35k down the toilet right now. Jeez. All right, we're going to go for 2D graphics V2. It's going to be nice. It's going to look really good. Kissing Lessons, in which you learn how to kiss properly. All right, it's a simulator, so we're gonna want a really good engine. We don't need stories and quests, but we're gonna go for a bit of gameplay. Linear story we don't need, but let's put it in anyway for bonus points because you never know. It's a simulator, but we might want to have a linear story as well. And of course, you'll want to save your game at some point. If you're in the middle of a kissing lesson and you sort of have to go away to wash your car or something like that, you might want to save your progress and come back and resume kissing where you left off. So there's that as well. Okay, perfect. Development stage 1, we're looking good. Brian is like fully committed to making kissing lessons work. We can't do any hype build up or anything either because we don't have the research to unlock marketing, which maybe we should have concentrated on, but it doesn't matter. Dialogues, you don't need to talk while you're kissing. We're gonna need some good AI for this, I think, and level design, we're not too worried about. AI, we're gonna go full hog on because we want whoever, it could be a man, it could be a woman, but we want that artificial intelligence to really respond to our various forms, like our tonguing and smooching, and like that really gross one where like the tongues are like flat against each other and there's saliva everywhere. I mean, that is a type of kissing, but it's like a bit pornographic, I would say. Anyway, development stage 2 for kissing lessons, a romance simulator. Done. Make it so, Brian. Oh, today the new game platform Venegear by Vena has been released. Great. Another one that is like gonna pass us by. We're never gonna make a Nintendo game at this rate. It's gonna be off the market by the time we get around to it. Alright, we do not need world design. It's a kissing simulator. I'm gonna say, let's go heavy on the graphics, but sound is gonna be very important. We wanna hear every single one of those. You know what? We want the sound to be so shit hot. We wanna hear the goosebumps popping on the recipient of our kissings neck and back and arms as well, okay, because we're going to be really good at kissing, and that's how crisp we want the sound to be. Also, we want to hear all the weird slurps and the smacks and stuff too. That's going to be really important. Graphics, not so important because, and world design, not important at all. Okay, development stage 3 completed. Perfect. Are we going to hit any milestones with kissing lessons, the romance simulator? Maybe. I don't think we are. I don't think this is going to be a very good game, but hey, we got 20 research points, which means that we can get casual games after this, so at least that's something, right? All right, no bugs. Kissing lessons is ready to go. We got a new topic, a new combo. It's a good combo. Who would have thought that a romance simulator would be a good combo? That's crazy. Anyway, we may learn something from kissing lessons, apart from how to kiss properly. We might learn how to make games off the back of this too, which is like 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Excellent. 2D graphics V2, we have leveled up to level 2, which is nice. We need that. And Brian is about level 2.5 now. Great, we're ready to go. Congratulations, you've made quite a name for yourself. We're not ready still. Stop bullying us into moving. We're not ready to move yet. We're more than happy in the garage doing some research and some other stuff. Okay, here we go. First reviews of our newly released game, Kissing Lessons, came in. Whew. All right, brace yourselves. A nice experience. I bet Star Games. I bet you like kissing the AI in this one. Simulation games work well on the PC. Great, we've learned something. It looks like we're getting beautiful. Game Hero. Of course, Game Hero, we're in. Was it Game Hero or Good Game? Look at that. 4 7s, that's crazy. We've done really well. We're clearly sleeping, or at least attempting to sleep with all of these editors, so that's really good. Kissing Lessons has been a pretty good success, I'd say. Holy shit. I wonder how many units of Kissing Lessons we're going to ship in the first week. It looks like just over 7K, that's not bad. In 2 months, the G64 will be gone. Sad days. The Commodore 64 is about to bite the dust. It doesn't really matter, though. We've got a game report to generate, Brian. All right, Kissing Lessons, a solid 7. It's a PC game for mature audiences only. Let's see what we can learn about this. Maybe while we're learning about this, we'll also learn how to do like a little smoochy smooch as well, which would be, again, 2 birds with 1 stone. Crazy. Our post-release analysis of Kissing Lessons is complete, and we got the following results. Romance and simulation is a good combination. Who would have fucking thought? World design seems to be not very important for this type of game. We figured. Platform genre match, PC simulation is great. Platform audience match, PC mature is great. Well, I am pleasantly surprised. I mean, it didn't break any records. It hasn't done like as well as Tim in Time, which was amazing, but it hasn't been a total flop either. Hardware manufacturers around the world were surprised today as Govador, the creator of the popular G64, filed for bankruptcy. Okay, Govador failed to introduce a higher-priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. Okay, good thing we didn't go ham on the G64. We've switched over to the PC in good time, and it worked out fine. All right, perfect. Casual games, or should we save up for marketing? Let's go for casual games. We're going to do it. We're going to research the shit out of casual games. And then we can make some nice, fun games for kids on the Game Boy, right? Or maybe like on the Venegear. That might be fun too. You've released 3 games for the platform and earned a total of 536K. This is for the G64. We actually released 3 games on the G64? I guess when it had like a massive market share, we did. And we probably did quite well off the back of that. Okay, perfect. We made $500,000 off the G64, but it's now gone. Okay, and Kissing Lessons is still on the market and it's not anymore. It sold 28,000 there's 28,455 souls out there who want to learn how to kiss better. That's endearing. And it generated 199,213 big ones in sales, which is pretty good. I mean, holy crap, that sold for a lot per unit. Jesus. All right, casual games coming right up. I don't think we have anything to add to a new engine right now, so we might as well just like get a license for and we have six research points as well. Okay, we're going to go right into it. We're going to make a game for young people this time. The topic is going to be school. Oh, okay. The topic is going to be school, and it's going to be a casual school game. I don't know if this is going to work really well, but we are going to develop it for the Game Link because it's got a higher market share, okay? Or do we want to do it for the TS? TS does not have a higher market share. I think that casual games for young people on the Game Link are going to work really well. We're going to have to pay 50K for the license cost, which is fine because we're rolling in money. Also, we're still in our garage. Do we want to pay 50,000? Yes, I would love to. This is going to be for the Game Link, and we're going to just use the RPG or V1 because why not? Okay, so a casual school game. What should we call this one? Barfing lessons. Because they're kids, right? Kids don't need to learn how to kiss yet. So, it's going to be an educational game about going to school, being nervous, and barfing. But it's going to teach you where to barf, how to barf. Because I don't know if you've ever been to a school before that had portables. You know, like when the school takes in too many kids and they don't have enough classrooms, so they got those like portable classrooms that they just parked out in the back in the field. And it was just like they were like makeshift classrooms because they were just completely overburdened. Well, I went to school that had those anyway. I was in a portable for 1 year in school, or actually it was maybe a couple of classes. Anyway, one guy got sick at school and threw up in the portable, and then they had to come in. They had to get us all out of the portable because there was like barf everywhere. They got us out of the portable, and they put some stuff on it to like mask the smell or whatever. But honestly, I mean, to this day, I bet you if you went into that portable, it would still smell like barf. Like, and that was like 25 years ago or something. It's crazy. It stunk so bad. It was impossible to learn with that smell lingering. That was my excuse anyway for not learning anything. 2D graphics V2 sounds good. A casual game. I don't really remember what goes into a casual game, so we'll have to see. I'm gonna assume gameplay is gonna be top. Stories and quests not so much, and engine probably nothing. I guess we could probably have some stories and quests, but let's go for linear story save game. That should be fine. Gameplay top, and stories and quests come in middle, and engine. Do you know what? I'm going to go for engine as well. No, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to go stories and quests. I'm going to trust my instincts here for barfing lessons. All right. This is going to teach kids how to not barf in a portable so that other kids can actually learn a thing or two without having to smell their barf for the rest of the year and every year after that for their whole school career. Development stage 2, barfing lessons, school casual. Level design, let's go for it. AI, let's not go for it. And dialogues, let's just like put it in the middle, I guess. and hope for the best. We're going to do a game report. We're going to see. We're going to crack casual games because there's going to be a huge market for casual games. Like, we're going to make some iOS games and stuff later on, and it's going to be crazy. All right, Barfing Lessons development stage 2 done. Brian is just like, there's like a higher authority guiding him right now, right? Like, he sleeps and he just like has these visions of games, but he doesn't always agree with them. So right now he's like, Barfing Lessons? What the fuck am I doing? But the voice in my head is telling me to do it, so I must carry on. 2D graphics V2, basic sounds 5K. Let's go for really good graphics, decent sound, and no world design for Barfing Lessons, the school casual game in development stage 3 for the Gameling that we just got a license for 50K. Great. All right, Brian, do it. Break some records this time as well. Come on. Put your heart and soul into it. We need to unlock marketing and some other shit before we move into the big building. We need some like fresh new topics. We need a sequel to Marines on Mars. Oh, look at that. A bonus. A cheeky little design point came out of Brian's body. Anyway, here we go. Barfing Lessons is ready. It's a new topic. It's a new combo. It might actually be a good combo. I can't believe it. What the hell? How is a casual school game going to be any good? That's crazy. All right, let's see what we got. Did we do any level upping? No, we didn't. But we got a new topic and a new combo. And Barfing Lessons is ready to be released. It's our first Gameling game. Congratulations. No, we're still not ready. Stop trying to bully me into the big place. Like, the rent is crazy there. I'm not ready. I want to hang on to my millions. Thanks very much. The first reviews for our newly released game, Barfing Lessons, came in. Oh my god. Okay, are you ready? Oh, shit. That was a solid 10 for a minute, but then could have been better. Star Games. Well, I don't expect falls a bit informed gamer. Falls a bit short. I mean, you got it quirky but good. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. And their focus on level design served this game very well. Okay, fine. This is fine. You know, this is the worst game that we've ever made, but at the same time, we're learning, right? We have to learn how to crack casual games in the long run, right? Because we want to be, before Steve Jobs gets to it, we want to be able to turn around and be like, do you need to learn how to kiss? There's an app for that. Do you want to learn how to not barf in a portable at school? There's an app for that. We want to coin that before Steve Jobs comes along and does it. We want to be, there's an app for that guy. And this casual games thing is going to be the key to getting that. All right, well, we're going to release it to the market reluctantly because it's a little bit embarrassing. But, man, it still sold like 10K units. Well, look at this. It's got like a huge bump. Maybe there's like some sort of craze for casual school games on the Gameling. Look at all of these mums are rushing out to buy Barfing Lessons because they've had so much trouble with their kids barfing in the past. All right, let's generate a game report and find out why Barfing Lessons only got 5.75 as a score. Not the best school casual game, but we could learn something about it here. Do we get any research for doing the game report? No, I don't think we do. It's sad actually, because we could really do with some more research. We could do some contract work, but it's likely... I was wrong. Oh my god, we got a whole bunch of research. This is great. All right, school and casual is an okay combination. Okay. Sound seems to be quite important for this type of game. I think we went heavy on the graphics and not so much the sound. Okay, well, that's worth knowing for next time. It's a couple of steps in the right direction anyway for cracking casual games. We've already sold 50K units of Barfing Lessons. Like, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Barfing Lessons is now off the market. It sold 50,717 units and generated, wow, 355,054 big ones in sales. I mean, that's not bad. That's better than Kissing Lessons. Albeit, it was for the Gameling, for younger audiences, which, you know, the market share is going to be huge in that category. I think if we would have gotten solid 10s, it would have been a completely different story. Like, we'd be multi-millionaires. We're already multi-millionaires, technically, but we would have been like... You know, we'd have like 10 million in the bank off the back of that. Anyway, that was quick. Barfing Lessons came and went. We now have nearly 4K fans under our belt, which is crazy. I guess we're going to do some research and should we like upgrade the engine? Should we think about trying to upgrade the engine before we go for marketing? I mean, we could get a topic. And we could do mono sound or game tutorials. This is gameplay. let's go for gameplay. We're gonna get gameplay, and then we can shove it into a new engine, and then we'll also research a new topic. Sounds good? We could call it like the RPG V2 because there's literally nothing else to add to it, but it might be good. All right, game tutorials is in. We've just researched our first engine part. To be able to use this in your games, you need to create a new engine, which includes this part. Gotcha. And let's also research another topic. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I mean, we could make a casual music game, though. Do we want to make another casual game straight away? Or do we want to make one later? But, okay, we're going to go for music, all right? This is going to be fucking sweet. We're going to make a casual music game on the Game Link. Or maybe the Vena gear. I haven't decided. Vena announced that they will release a new gaming console in 2 months. The Vena Oasis, which is supposed to be the Sega Genesis. Comes with 16-bit oh, man. The 16-bit era was amazing. The Oasis is a new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles. We believe it will do very well in the market. Great. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest that it will appeal to more mature audiences, like Mortal Kombat with blood. I mean, maybe I said that last time I played this game, but that game always springs to mind. It was controversial because you could turn the blood on the Sega Genesis, but the Super Nintendo version had no blood. We're still not ready. I'm reluctant to move, even though we have a lot of money. You have successfully researched a new topic, music. Perfect. All right, we are going to create a new custom engine. We're going to add game tutorials to it, and that's what's going to set it apart. But, you know, it'll be good for the gameplay. It'll be like a little boon for the gameplay. And let's call this one the RPGer V2. Because it hasn't really... It is essentially the RPGer with game tutorials built into the engine for some reason. Okay, great. Brian's got his work cut out for him. He's going to sit here. See, like, Brian's kind of like the John Carmack of Hellballz Ltd, right? We're going to move into the big office fairly soon, I would say. And then we're going to hire somebody else to be like the Chris Metzen of Hellballz Ltd, all right? So we're going to have Brian, who is like just a total nerd, okay? I'm not saying Chris Metzen isn't a nerd, because he's a different kind of nerd. But anyway, Brian is like the kind of nerd that has like binary scrolling around him, and he does like equations and stuff. We just invested over 100K in a new engine. Nice. The RPG V2 is now complete and ready to go. Perfect. We can actually research another topic, and I'm going to do that because, whoa! Oh, man. All right, we can make a city simulator as well, which is going to be nice eventually. But I think we'll do the music casual game first, or maybe we'll make a follow-up to Marines on Mars, and we'll call it like something different. It'll be like a spiritual successor. All right, perfect. All right, we're ready to develop a new game. What we're going to do is we're going to make this game for everybody, all right? We're going to make it a... Was it a vampire action game that we made for Marines on Mars? It must have been. Let me quickly consult this because I want to stay, like, legit here. Game history. So it was our very first game, right? Tim and Time, Dracula's Baby. God, that was terrible too, wasn't it? Dracula's Baby was just as bad as Barfing Lessons, I'd say. Zombies in Action, Knights on an Island, Marines on Mars. Marines on Mars was a vampire action game for the G64. Okay, so what we want to do then is we want to develop a new game for everyone. It's going to be a vampire action game once again, but this time it's going to be on the PC. We're going to see if action games work well on the PC. It has a 14.8% market share. Mature audiences is favorable on the PC. I mean, we could make this for mature audiences. We know that this is a great combo already, and we're going to use the RPG V2. And this time, we're going to call this one Marv's Revenge, okay? Marv being one of the Marines that was on Mars at the time, fighting the vampires who had like, mind control powers, and they could talk to each other in their minds and stuff like that. Anyway, Marv somehow survived. He was like the lone survivor of all the Marines on Mars. And now he's put together a ragtag group. They were defeated. Marv managed to escape somehow, and now he's gone back to Earth, and he's done a whole bunch of push-ups and press-ups and stuff. He's ready to go back to Mars again on the PC this time in glorious 2D graphics v2 probably, and yeah, for sure. And he is going to suck it to them really hard. He's really going to get them this time. And this time with the help of game tutorials as well. This is going to be something else. All right, so we don't need stories and quests. Gameplay is going to be very important, and engine is going to be kind of important here. Gameplay is going to get a nice boost by game tutorials, which is going to teach you how to open a can of whoop ass with Marv when he gets to Mars. Excellent. When there's going to be a linear story as well, which you'll probably not really follow because you're going to be so wowed by the effects of Marv himself ripping, like Doom. He's going to rip demon heads off, or well, vampire heads off, I guess. And he's going to have like a gun that's just surrounded with garlic that launches garlic and stuff. It's going to be incredible. All right, so apparently artificial intelligence is the big one here, and level design not so much. We have like a plus, but a question mark here to say we're not too sure, but we're going to find out. Anyway, let's go for that. Maybe just slide that down a little bit. Development stage 2, Marv's Revenge. We're ready. Lock it in. Holy shit. I hope Marv's Revenge is going to be good. We could really do with another hit to follow up Tim in time. All right, graphics, we know for sure that this is like tops. This is what we want to go for. Sound, not so much. World design, we can leave at the bottom. This is development stage 3. Perfect. It's a vampire action game. Our second vampire action game, if you can believe that. Turns out it's a great combo. Who would have thought? Anyway, there's a whole bunch of bugs that need to be ironed out, Brian. So if you could do that, please. And also, let's get a couple of cheeky extra points so that we can hit some milestones here using our new engine. We got 16 research points. Oh, nice, Brian. I love that. I really love that style. That's fantastic. All right, experience game. It's not really a new combo, is it? But I guess it's a new combo using a new engine, so we did get a bit of a bonus. It looks like 2D graphics v2 and graphics have leveled up to level 3, which is pretty good. That means that we're like ready. Marv's Revenge is ready to be released with no hype ever. New research available. Better user experience, 2D graphics v3 and 3D graphics v1. Holy balls. Okay, you've made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. Not quite yet. We'll do it next episode for sure, okay? We're happy in the garage for now. We want to see how this does first. If it's a total flop, then we still want to be in the garage for sure. First reviews of our newly released game, Marv's Revenge, came in. Let me have it. What is it? 8! Their focus on graphics served this game very well. Star Games. Very good, according to Informed Gamer. Nice. Action games work well on the PC. Game Hero, no lovin' for you. And very enjoyable. All games. Man, look at this score for fucking Marv's Revenge. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna do all right here. We might sell something crazy like 70k units. Look at that. In the first week, like well over 13k units. That is nuts. All right, let's see if we can learn more about Marv's Revenge, which got 7.75 score. PC for mature audiences only, because it's an action game where you have to rub garlic in vampires' faces and all up and down their teeth and everything to destroy them while they're on Mars. They've infested Mars. I don't know why we have like such a hard-on for going to Mars and ridding Mars of those vampires, but whatever, we're doing it. Our post-release analysis of Marv's Revenge is complete, and we got the following results. Sound seems to be quite important for this type of game, okay? And platform genre match PC action is good, but not great. All right, sweet. Okay, so let us just quickly see if there's any like decent... Oh, man. It's got to be done, right? It has to be done. We need the virtual pet topic for when we dominate the casual games market, right? Marv's Revenge is still selling pretty well. It's up to 40k. It doesn't look like it's gonna sell as many copies as Barfing Lessons sold. But again, it was for young audiences and there's a much bigger market there. You have successfully researched a new topic, virtual pet. Okay, and let's see what else is there too. Man, topics are great, aren't they? Oh, sci-fi. Look at all the topics. Like we're only not even halfway through. Do we want sci-fi, aliens, movies, or spy? I'm going to say sci-fi. We're going to have some sci-fi adventure games for sure. All right, let's research this then too, Brian. Mars Revenge is now off the market. It sold 41,176 units, and it generated 288,260 big ones in sales. It's pretty good. We're actually making money. We're up to 2.5 million. So it's good. And the costs of working out of the garage are like minimal. 8K a month is like nothing because we have just a ton of money. We're going to have to like replace the car with a bathtub and just fill it up with golden pennies because that's how rich Brian is right now. He's really hit the big time. He's like found his stride inside his garage. All right, we've researched a new topic, sci-fi, and we are ready to say, oh my God, what is this? It's like it's an encrypted proposition. Okay, this is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information. Oh, if you're interested, then transfer 49K to the enclosed. Okay, fine. Let's transfer it and see what we get. It's, 50K that we can afford, and we don't need the research points, right? All right, what did we get? Thank you for your business. You have successfully researched fashion. Oh my God, the casual game combo potential here is crazy. We got virtual pet, we've got fashion. We're going to totally be able to dominate the casual games market. All right, well, there we go. Another exciting day at Hellballz Ltd. Next time we will definitely move up an office and hire some people in and stuff like that. We just want to get like a healthy amount of money behind us before we do that, and I think we're pretty much there. We got a whole bunch of topics researched, and then with the help of a new guy, we will probably be able to get many more research points. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm moving in. Welcome to Hellballz Ltd. Right on the side. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. All right, perfect. We can train them and do a bunch of stuff with them, and we can get started by clicking OK. Excellent. Right, well, as usual, thanks for watching. Join me next time where we will hire somebody and we will continue making the best fucking games in the world, possibly for the Super Nintendo, because it is coming in like no time at all. They've been waiting. All the fans have been waiting. They won't be disappointed. It's going to be fantastic. Excellent. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.